Yeah, so my name is Mandy McMullen. I've been with Norwex for over 5 years now. So I started when my daughter was about 11 months old. And so I really just started because she had such sensitive skin, and I really had to look closely at what I was putting in her laundry detergent and the soaps I was using. And then it just kind of spiraled from there. The more information I learned, the more kind of research I did, I really started learning about detoxing our home from chemicals and the impact that they have. So it kind of spiraled from there. When I first started, I was just wanted the products. I loved, I hated cleaning, but I liked their products. It made cleaning fast and easy. So I was like, okay, sure, sounds good. I wasn't gonna do any parties. I wasn't gonna share any Norwex with anybody. But then the more I learned, the more I realized how important it is, and the information about chemicals and detoxing our homes is so important. And learning more about chemical body burden, how chemicals impact our immune system, our hormones, and our health, and so much more. So it has spiraled since then, and I just absolutely love sharing about Norwex and learning new things, and yeah, just loving it. So quick stat, so according to poison.org, over 1 million children are accidentally poisoned each year. The number one cause is personal care products, and the number two cause is cleaning products. And a regular use of harmful of chemicals, like harsh chemicals in our household products, impact our health, like everyone's health in the family, but it impacts pets and children 65 times more, which is just scary. So yes, so it's just absolutely crazy. I didn't know about this, and I feel like when we know better, we do better. So I've been really doing a lot of learning more and more about the research that is coming out about environmental toxins and how they're related to health issues like asthma, allergies, infertility, learning challenges like ADHD and autism, and of course we know the links to cancer. 1 in 3 women will have cancer and 1 in 2 men, which is just crazy. So a quick tip for all you guys that are watching. I see a lot of you jumped on. You can comment below in the chat. Every comment is an entry for the giveaway. The first question I asked is, how do you know Brittney, our lovely host? So you can reply and comment in the chat below. Okay, so I'm going to talk about chemical cleaning to quickly start. And I did not know about chemical cleaning, so I did not know about sanitizing wipes and how bad they were. I was using them on everything. I was using them to clean my daughter's baby toys, which they then put in her mouth. I was using them to clean my cutting boards, which then I would put my raw food on and use that to like prep my meals. So I did not know better, okay? So I use these things, and yes, so just disgusting. Another stat to share is that 287 chemicals have been found in the cord blood of newborns. So that's from the exposure that the mother is exposed to. So yeah, so just crazy. So 85,000 chemicals have been tested for safety, or 85 chemicals have been identified, 85,000, and only 200 have been tested in the US. So we're going to talk about mechanical versus chemical cleaning. Chemical cleaning is what I was talking about, like these wipes. And yeah, so first of all, before I do this demo, I'm going to ask you guys a question. Would you rather clean a bathroom that has never been cleaned before, or declutter a basement full of junk? Answer that in the comments. Neither of those sound very fun. Okay, so I'm just gonna shut my light off here, and we're gonna do a quick fun demo. Okay, so I have Glow Germ here. You can see this. So this is not from Norwex. I just got it off Amazon. And so this is going to be our this is gonna be our germs. People do this like in the hospitals for like showing how well did you wash your hands, or for like food demos. So I have the glow germ sprinkled here, and you can see it glowing there. Okay, so I'm going to take a wipe from here, and I'm just gonna wipe. Hopefully you can see this. So I'm just gonna wipe around, just do this area of the table, and then I'm gonna shine, and you can see I've just smeared it around. So it's in the cloth, yes, but I've also just smeared it around all over, okay? And so then I'm gonna take my EnviroCloth, and I'm just gonna do even just like one wipe right down kind of the middle. And so you can kind of see where I've wiped here, so I did half. And then you can see it's in my EnviroCloth. And then I'm just going to wipe the whole surface. And you can see that it's in the EnviroCloth. It's actually on my hands. I'm gonna wipe my hand off. And now my nails are glowing. So you can see that this is mechanical cleaning, okay? So even if it goes in the EnviroCloth, I can still wipe the surface clean. So you can use this EnviroCloth throughout your entire house. Now, if I take the chemical wipe again, if I wipe another surface, what I used to do, because I didn't want to waste money, I was always using the same one, you can see that it's just smearing it around, smearing the bacteria around. So, since doing this demo and learning about these, this is why I now pack travel EnviroCloth, usually wet, in my purse. So for kids, for their, I'll turn this back on. So for the kids, like wiping their hands like this, I'm gonna wipe my hands, and then you'll see that, and you can see if I did a good job or not. Did not wipe on this side. But anyway, so you can just see that this gets rid of it. So I use this all the time. I use this wet. I have these little reusable wet bags that I pop in my purse for like eating at restaurants. I have a toddler that still needs a high chair. There we go. So just wiping those surfaces down. I used to use just like wet wipes, but those don't do anything. These actually pick up and remove the bacteria. So that is just a fun demo for the mechanical versus chemical cleaning. So Norwex is mechanical cleaning, so we were physically picking up the bacteria, the dirt, dust, dirt, and the grime, and it's trapping in the EnviroCloth. So what's so great about these is that it's actually made from star-shaped microfiber, so it's woven like star-shaped, so it actually traps and keeps it in the cloth. And there's also the backlock in there, so the anti-silver. So it's and it's not like nano silver, it's micro silver. So it's in the cloth. And Norwex, actually, they put it in the cloth in liquid form. So it's like adding your cream to your coffee. You cannot separate it. The backlock stays in there for the life of the cloth. That's often a myth and a question I get asked. So it's in there for the life span of the cloth, okay? So it's not gonna come out, it doesn't leach out in any form. It stays in your cloth, and it's like an antimicrobial, it's an antibacterial in the cloth. So when I'm done later tonight, I'm gonna rinse these cloths, I'm gonna hang them to dry, and the backlock is then gonna go to work to self-purify the cloth, and then it doesn't get stinky. Because you know, regular dishcloths or any regular cloth, you use it once, it's wet, 2 hours later, and it's got that disgusting smell. Like, that is the worst smell ever. But it's just because bacteria and mold and mildew, they start to grow right away. It's just such a nice home for them to grow. So yes, the backlock makes a huge difference, and then you don't have to launder as often. Okay, so another fun stat. According to the American Journal of Respiratory and Clinical Medicine, cleaning with spray cleaners and wipes accelerates the decline of our lung function, equivalent to smoking 20 cigarettes a day, which is absolutely crazy. So no more using spray chemical cleaners or chemical wipes. You're doing damage to your lungs. All right, so let's move on to the next demo. This is a fun one. I feel like you probably all have seen this before, but we might have some newbies here, so they gotta see it. So this is body balm. This is like chapstick for your body. It's so perfect for any dry patches, dry areas, cracked heels, and it's safe to use all over your body. Kids can use this, babies can use this. It's totally safe, and I think of it as like chapstick for your body. So I'm making a big mess of this mirror, as you can see, and I'm gonna use my EnviroCloth, just wet with water. My bigger mirror broke, so we're just making do with this little guy today. And my window cloth. So the window cloth is the silky microfiber, and you're just going to use it. I usually fold it in half and then in half again. And so you can see it's gotten all the body balm off. Oh no, I did not do a very good job there. There we go. And you can see that it just works, and then you know what, it's streak-free shine, so use this for any of your shiny surfaces, okay? Use the window cloth, and like your windows, your mirrors, your stainless steel appliances, and yeah, I always use this one dry. These two go together, so this one's wet, this one's dry, they're best friends. Like your windows, if you have pets or kids, your windows are smudgy, your mirrors are spotty, there's fingerprints or nose prints everywhere. And I love this because you actually don't have to wash the whole mirror, like say, or the whole window. You can just start from the level of the smudges and just do the bottom. So these two, this is the EnviroCloth and the window cloth. Like I said, they're BFFs, they go great together. I use one wet and then the other one dry to polish for a streak-free shine. All right. Okay, so if you so far you're like, I'm loving all these things, I want everything, or you're just like, this all sounds great, I don't want you to feel any shame of anything that you've used in the past. Like I said, I've used all these chemicals before, right? Before I knew Norwex, and yeah, if you're loving everything, maybe you're wanting to host a party, and my hosts on average get about $200 of free products, and it's really cash to spend on anything you want. So if your wish list is getting like longer, definitely keep that in mind. Consider it. Brittney does need 2 bookings to unlock getting a free mop this month. That is the special for this month. So yeah, who doesn't love a mop? And that's in addition to the host dollars, like the host cash reward. So just a really fun incentive that Norwex offered this month. Okay, so let's move on to the dusting mitt. So I'm kind of talking about everything in the Safe Haven 5 package. Just to start us off, if you are new, that is where I recommend starting. Often people buy a few cloths here and there separately, but then they always wish that they had just gotten the set, because with that set, those 5 items, you can clean everything but your floors, basically. So like 90% of your house. With those 5 products, you can get rid of everything under your kitchen sink that you no longer are needing. So the next item is the dust mitt. Did you know that 45 chemicals have been found in dust? Okay, so that is why, even though you hate dusting, it's important to dust for your health. Okay, so one quick tip about the dusting mitt: fold it in half, give it a rub. You just need to do it once, is to give it an electrostatic charge. I don't have dust, but well, I do have dust, just not right here. But I'm just gonna use flour for my dust and just spread it around. And then this mitt, you just need to use it dry typically, and this is the cutting board. This is an uneven surface like most of our surfaces are, and then you can see that all the flour is trapped in the dusting mitt. You can use this mitt wet. It's really handy for like your car. As much as I like to say no eating in the car, but my car is always dirty. Busy life, if you're on the go a lot, you got kids, your car is messy, this works amazing in the car, dry or wet, however you want to use it. It just cleans the surfaces really well. Even in your house, if you have a lot of pet prints or handprints, using the dusting mitt wet works really great as well. Also want to avoid using spray furnish polishers. They have petrochemicals in them that are linked to cancer. They're just really bad for your health. So switching to a mitt like this, I mean, this mitt will last you forever. This is my original mitt from years ago, and it still works. It's like brand new. When you're done dusting, just use your rubber brush and brush it into either the garbage. You can rinse it out too. This guy actually is really great for pet hair. It's a really rather inexpensive brush, and you can use it to get rid of pet hair out of couches. I have people that have one for every vehicle. It's just really great to keep your dry mop pads and your dry microfiber pads clean, easy to clean, and just a really great handy brush to have. Yeah, I know a lot of you have some fur babies, which we'll talk about in a little bit. All right, so we're gonna do one more Safe Haven product, which is the cleaning paste. So, sorry, this is just a little mini demo version of the cleaning paste. They have a bigger one, obviously, but Norwex has slowly going into the power cleaning paste. It's a new and improved cleaning paste. If you have the old one, like I still do, it still works really good. Yeah, they just new and improved. The only thing I noticed about it is not as powdery, like it's not a super fine dust. And I find as you use it, you get a little bit more for your swipe, but it's just a better version, okay? So the old version still works. I'm just gonna get a little piece of plank here. And a Sharpie. So I'm just gonna write on here, we'll just do 200 to 300, because that's usually how much my hosts earn. And then I'm just gonna use a wet EnviroCloth, dab it, and then we're gonna go over this. And so I actually use this on, so you can see it's coming off really well. So I actually used this yesterday on a whiteboard. So my kids have one of those whiteboard easels. They drew on like every single corner of the entire whiteboard. And I wanna say it was almost 2 months ago that they did that. And then it's just been sitting there. So it was no longer dry erasable. Even water wasn't getting it off, nothing was getting it off. So you can see that works so great. But anyway, so I had to use this. So Millie and I did that for the whiteboard. Oh, there it is there. So it just worked so awesome. So if you have teachers in your life, I've given this to every, well, not every teacher, but my kid's only been in kindergarten. I've given it to the teachers and my teacher friends in my life, just because it gets permanent marker off things. Things get stained, kids get messy, and it just helps to keep things fresh and new. All right, so that is the Power Cleaning Paste. All right, and so that is just for your bigger jobs, your hard to, like rust stains, hard water stains. A lot of us, like even here, our water is hard. It leaves a lot of like scale and sediment and yeah, guck, scum. So and it does stain. So the cleaning paste works really great for that. Okay, and the last item just to quickly talk about is for the Safe Haven Vibe is the laundry detergent. I highly recommend starting with the UPP. They have changed their packaging. It is the same amazing formula, but it is just a different, prettier packaging that they come with. The full bag it says 100 loads. Honestly, less is more with Norwex. I get anywhere from, I do large loads, so I usually get at least 200 from this, if not more, depending on the size of the loads, but I do huge loads and I usually use about half a tablespoon. You can start with, I would start with a teaspoon and go from there. You can gauge if you need less than that. I know customers find it at half a teaspoon up to 1 tablespoon, which I think is probably a little bit too much still. And even sometimes I feel like I put too more than I need, just because you forget that how concentrated their products are. There's no fillers in them, right? Like there's no sulfates, there's no fragrances, there's no water. A lot of our products, we add the water ourselves, right? There's no chlorine bleaches, like nothing. and it works great for sensitive skin. You can use this on your babies or baby's clothing. It's totally safe. This is what I used to use. Yeah, this has been in here for 5 years, and yeah. So that's what I used to use, and this is what I use now. There's no scent to it, and honestly, I've come to really appreciate that. Working in the hospital, everything is scent-free, and now I find being so scent-free that scents and fragrances actually give me a headache now, which is just funny how things change over time. You can also dilute the UPP in a spray bottle and use that as an all-purpose cleaner. It's great. So since we're talking about laundry, just quickly how to wash your microfiber. You wash them, I usually wash them on hot water in the washing machine. I just find the heat really releases all the dirt, grime, bacteria, because these cloths work really hard. So they're collecting and holding in a lot of grossness. So the hot water just helps relax it, and everything goes into the water. Never use bleach, fabric softeners, or those dryer sheets. I used to use the dryer sheets, and yeah, and now it's like that's what we use to keep mice out of our campers over the winter. Like if it repels mice, like why are we putting that on our clothes? Anyways, someone's like, the rodents of the world do not like it. Why would we use them? Anyway, so dryer sheets are so bad for you, bad for your skin. There's so much research on those now. But I used to use them. I used to think that that's what you had to do. But anyways, so no dryer sheets, and don't wash with linty fabrics, just because these trap so much stuff. It'll trap the lint as well. So just don't wash with linty fabrics. And for a spa day for your cloths, because they work so hard, you can use the microfiber booster. This is an enzyme-based product. Enzymes are natural. They are plant-based. Like they go to work and they just work so well. They're kind of like, enzymes are like little Pac-Mans. That's what I picture. And they just eat the dirt and soil and the bacteria, and they just break it down. So that's how I kind of think of enzymes. And so there's a lot of enzyme-based products in the catalog that work really well. All right. Okay. So quickly for the fur babies, the fur moms in the group. So Norwex came out with pet-friendly or pet care. So there's 2 items for dogs, specifically for dogs, the 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. This is like a berry scent. It smells better than my shampoo. It smells so nice. It's pH formulated for dog's skin, and it's super safe to use for your dogs, and you don't actually need very much depending on how big and how furry your dog is. And then the dog deodorizer. So this one you actually just spray. You don't need to dilute it. You just spray, and it just freshens. It's like a fresh fur scent, and it's just for those stinky in-between washes. This is your go-to for your dog. So these 2 are for dogs specifically. The pet stain and odor remover is for any pet. And this one you dilute and you get 6 bottles of the Forever bottles. And so you spray it on a stain, let it sit for a bit, and then wipe it away, or you can spray on any odors that you have. So that's just something to add to your pet care routine. And this one I just have to show you because it's really cute. It's the same as the pet towel that they had before, but it's a new nice denim and a new, where did you go? The new paw print kind of design. That's kind of what they're going for. And there's little pockets for you. So you can either go this way and hug your dog to dry them off when they come in the door if they're all wet, or you can go this way and give them a hug. And that way you can quickly dry them off really easily. These are so many people love them and swear by them. So that is the new pet towel. They're still the old ones, so just double check that if you're wanting the nice new paw print with the denim trim, that you pick the new one in the cart. Okay, so since we're talking about, I don't want to keep you guys too long, but I'll just show you a couple more things. This is, since we're talking about pets, this is super great for pet hair. It grabs all like the fine pet fur, dander. I don't even have pets, and this is my new go-to for dry mopping. It's like easier than vacuuming, and I find it gets further under my furniture because it's so flat with the mop. So absolutely loving this new one. It also comes in a duster, but yes, definitely for pets. If you have pet hair, that's your problem. I highly recommend this. I just have dust bunnies, that's my problem, that's my pet problem, so I use this as well. I find hard floor, everything shows, and so it doesn't take long for things to come up and the dust bunnies and the hair to be all over the floor. Okay. All right, quick other question. Would you rather do laundry every single day for the rest of your life, or do one big, huge mountain of laundry? Which one would you rather? Answer that in the comments for entry in for our prize giveaway. Okay. I might be keeping you guys a little bit longer, 5 minutes longer maybe. We'll blame my poor connection. Okay, so next thing that is new that I just had to share, this is on the top of Brittney's wish list, and this has been on the top of so many people's wish lists since it came out, and that is the tub and tile mop attachments. So this is I used this yesterday, one big mountain of laundry. You know what, it would be less painful, I think. I'm pretty sure I'll be doing a load of laundry every day for the rest of my life, it seems like right now. But hopefully that gets better. Okay, so this attaches either to your mop handle or your EnviroWand handle. So if you already have either of these, you don't necessarily have to get another handle. You can just get the attachment. Comes with the joint, the microfiber pad, which is like the bathroom scrub mitt, and the grout and tile, like it's like a brush. There's bristles. So I did a demo of this, or I used this yesterday, and I made a video, and I will share it after this demo. It was so slick and easy. I definitely, because it's a tub, I don't like bending, and I'm short and I can't reach, I use the mop handle. This is just an old one I've had, kind of lying around. If you mop every day, you might consider getting another handle so that you're not having to switch back and forth. But if you feel like that's probably not a game changer for you, then by all means just use the same handle. But I have my mop set up with, well, it's right here, with like my spray mop attachment and everything, and I use it every day. So that's why I went for the second handle, but totally see what works for you. And yeah, it's awesome. And I find, because like I have a lot of curves, most tubs are curved somehow, you can actually use it this way and this way, like, and it just, you can use it either one. I found you can kind of play around with it, and then even the sides did a really good job around like the grout or the ceiling there. So yeah, really impressed with this instead of the bathroom scrub mitt. And yeah, I was really loving this. And I used it with bathroom cleaner, but you don't have to. You can just use it with just water. Depends how dirty it is, and depends how long you've been avoiding cleaning your bathtub. But that is a great product, and if you have tile and like high showers, like I said, you are just going to absolutely love that new attachment for your mop. All right, we're gonna do quick skincare. And I think we're almost ready to wrap up. So thank you for staying a few extra minutes. So this is a permanent marker. This is my Sharpie. And I'm just going to draw a really bad heart. So that's to mimic like your really hard to get off mascara. Okay, so waterproof mascara. I don't even wear waterproof mascara, but I find that mine is really hard to get off. So this is the body and face cloth. It is wet with just water, and usually like first you want to just kind of pat the area first. Usually this is like a warm cloth, which feels nice, but if it was your eyes, you just kind of hold it over your mascara, and then start to just kind of gently wipe. You don't want to be like tugging at your skin, and just gently wipe. Usually I use warm water so it feels nice. This is like ice cold. And so then I'm gonna go ahead and take off my eye makeup. Okay, and then you can, and so don't be tugging at your skin, just kind of like pat gently around the eyes. And then I also want to share with you my new favorite. These makeup remover pads. They are reusable and they're like makeup erasers, so they're really soft and fluffy on one side and suede on the other. I usually put 2 fingers kind of behind it, and then I do the suede side for my face, like my whole face, to get my foundation and all that fun stuff off. And then flip it to the really soft side, the ultra plush side, and you do your eyes with it. Oh, it works so good and it feels so nice. And so this, and it comes with 5 of them. What did I do with it? Here we go. So it comes with 5. It comes with this little bag. So for the week, you wash it, hang it, wash it, hang it. Sorry, I didn't get my eyes very good. Wash it, rinse it, hang it, rinse it, hang it. So there's 5, so that'll last you about a month. And then once a month, you just pop them in here, launder them. If they have been sitting for a few weeks, I have done just a spot of stain remover on the mascara just to help get that stain out because it's been sitting for so long. And yeah, throw it in the wash. It also comes with a reusable wet bag, so you can pre-wet your cloths or just use it for traveling or on the go. These are my #1 gifts. You can break up the sets. I always give, at Christmas time, I always give a gift to the NICU moms in Brandon, and I used to give a body and face cloth, and then last year I switched to this because they're just so, they're just a little step up, you know, they're just that like extra little bit of luxurious. I think it's the ultra plush that just makes it feel so nice, and it does a great job at getting rid of the makeup, and they're just a little bit smaller, so absolutely love these. So highly recommend that. That would be my top gift pick if I had to choose one item for a gift pick. Okay, I haven't really talked about the mop much, but I am going to share a video of the mop. If you do not have the mop, share below. If you have it, share why you love it. And the mop, honestly, it's one of the first things I got. I have the spray mop attachment. It's all set up here. Again, it's mechanical cleaning with just water. Water is a universal solvent, so you'll notice that Norwex is all about just water, and you add water. And so you use this wet with just water. It's like the EnviroCloth. Imagine putting Glow Germ on your floors and then wiping it with this, and you can just visualize how much it's picking up and trapping in here. I used to use the disposable mop systems where you threw away the mop pads and then you bought like the wet mop juice stuff, and I used to buy the sprays, and then each different floor type had a different cleaner. And honestly, I remember, you know, kind of walking on the kitchen floor, and then that'd be like tackiness left on the floor and your feet kind of stick to it. And that's chemical residue that is left and being absorbed in through your feet. So yeah, and with Norwex, this mop, it's just water. There's no residue left behind. It works amazing. And I did share with you about the mop pad. This one, but the system itself comes with a dry and a wet. So this is the dry. This is one of the originals, the OG. You can see mine, like, honestly has not had much wear on it at all. Yeah, it still looks like in great shape. That's why I haven't replaced it with the prettier colors, because I have no reason to. So yeah, that's the mop system. Hosts love getting the mop for free with their host rewards. It also came in my starter kit for being a consultant, but a lot of people have the mop and get it in the host rewards as well. So yeah, so many options. If you are loving everything and you want more, definitely send me a message if you're considering becoming a Norwex consultant. Like I said when I started, I wasn't going to share anything. I was just going to be a closet consultant, but it's just been a lot of fun to share. And Norwex consultants get a 35% discount. So like the skincare and things like that is really nice, and the discount is really beneficial for us Norwex lovers. So anyways, I want to thank you all. I know I've been a bit over, so I apologize for that. I know you guys are busy. I want to thank you for your time. Thank you to our lovely host, Brittany, and I'm available if you have any questions. And quickly before I sign off, I did get an email from Norwex about a sale. So I'm not usually supposed to share about them till the sale goes live, but yeah, I wanted to share here. So starting tomorrow, Norwex, not me, but Norwex is having a sale, 10% off about 100 different items. It starts noon tomorrow. So I wanted to share that in this live in case you guys are like super eager to place your order. You might want to wait until tomorrow. So that's why my Cinderella deal is extended to tomorrow night. There's no pressure to order tonight because you may as well wait for a sale. So I know that it's 10% off regular items. So it's excluding the new items, and it's also excluding the sets because those are already discounted. So, but like if it's like mattress cleaner after, you know, the probiotic cleaner, which is actually a spend and get this month. But yeah, so if it's, you know, bathroom cleaner or something like that, and that'll be 10% off. So just a really great deal to take advantage, and it just so happened that it's on the same dates as Brittney's party. So yeah, you guys may as well take advantage of that. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all soon. Take care.